I say to you that there is in operation at the present time a conspiracy to sell, and I use the word sell advisedly, this country to the Dominion of Canada.
Let me take you to yet another windswept rock in the North Atlantic, to Fogo Island, Newfoundland, a place where the sea sings both lullabies and warnings, where the heartbeat of a people has pulsed through centuries of hardship and hope. This is a story that reveals the unyielding strength of culture and community to overcome even the greatest challenge. A story of triumph forged in the crucible of adversity. A story that proves the power of unity to defy the odds. Picture the 1950s. Fogo Island's families, weathered by salt and storm, depended on the cod fishery for survival. Every dawn, men rowed out in dories, battling waves that could swallow hope itself. Women mended nets, tended gardens, and kept the fires burning through winters that howled with hunger. But the cod began to vanish. Overfishing and nature's whims stripped the seas bare. Catches dwindled, and with them, dreams of a future. Starvation crept closer. Medical care was a distant prayer. The government, cold as icebergs offshore, saw no value in these tiny outports. They pushed resettlement, urging families to abandon their homes, their songs, their stories, to leave behind the graves of their ancestors for the promise of mainland stability. Imagine the weight of that choice, to uproot your life, to let the sea reclaim your history, to silence the fiddles and the laughter of kitchen parties, and let mummery and quilt making fade into memory. Fogo Island stood at the edge of erasure, its culture trembling like a candle in a gale. But the people of Fogo Island said no. They refused to let their way of life be swept away. In 1967, their resolve gave birth to the Fogo Island Cooperative Society, led by lion-hearted locals like the Cobb family. They dared to dream beyond cod, turning to crab, shrimp, and boat building. They embraced a radical idea called the Fogo process, using film to capture their voices. Raw, honest, aching with pride and pain. Those films, shown in church halls and kitchens, became a mirror and a megaphone. They showed islanders they weren't done, that their struggles were shared, that their heritage was worth saving. Together they built a future, not by fleeing, but by standing firm. The road was long. The 1970s and 80s tested their grit, but the co-op grew. The community held fast. They preserved their folk songs, their stories of shipwrecks and survival, their traditions of communal care. Today, Fogo Island shines as a beacon of resilience. The Fogo Island Inn, a masterpiece of local crafts, pours its profits back into the community, proving that heritage and innovation can dance together. Festivals echo with fiddles, artisans shape wood into punts, and the spirit of the island lives in every quilt, every shared meal. This is more than a story of survival. It's a testament to the fire that burns in the human soul when we fight for what defines us. Fogo Island's people faced the loss of everything, livelihoods, home, identity, and they chose to weave their way past into a future that sings. They remind us that no storm is too fierce, no odds too steep, when a community stands as one. So let us honor them, let us carry their courage in our hearts, and let us ask ourselves, what is our Fogo Island? What is the culture, the community, the legacy we will fight to preserve? Because like those Newfoundlanders, we too can triumph, not just to survive, but to thrive, to keep our stories alive, and to hold fast to who we are.